Good morning. Welcome back to Library Says. I'm Jamie, and today I am finally, after much begging from my best friend, going to read Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. For some reason, I have been putting off reading this book. I think because it's based in politics, and I really don't read anything that has to do with politics, even if I agree with all the politics, because it stresses me out. But this was one of my best friend's favorite books last year. It won a Goodreads Choice Award. It's been a phenomenon. And of course, it sounds great. Okay, let me tell you what I know about this book. The first son of the United States and a prince of England who hate each other fall in love. That's literally all I know. I know nothing else. But I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday. I dragged my sister with me out into the cold. It was literally below freezing. And we went to Barnes & Noble and they had one copy and I bought it. I also bought really cute magnetic dinosaur bookmarks. Look how cute they are. So I'm gonna use one of those. Let's go with the kid with the Chucks and the Starbucks. I hope I'm gonna love it and I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. I am going to include spoilers. This is going to be my live thoughts as I read this book. The goal is for me to read this book today in one sitting. I'm off work. I'm home alone. This is today's plan, and some laundry probably. Without further ado, I'm going to read this book now, and I'll tune back in a bit. Hey, all right, so I'm only 12 pages in. This is my first update. The boys haven't even met yet. Alex is on the plane on the way to London, and we've just gotten a glimpse of DC and of the history leading up to his mom winning, I guess, the 2016 election. I have spent a lot of time in the Washington, DC metro area in my life. It feels real. The universities they've mentioned, they call it the Washington Post WAPO, just different things that feel really well done. And I'm excited to read more. I'm excited for them to meet, so onward. They hate each other's guts. We just got to Cake Gate, page like 20 or something, and I literally gasped out loud. Just reading the tabloids the next day has been very entertaining for me. I can't wait to hear what Henry has to say about all of this and how he feels about what's going on with him and Alex. Back to it. I'm on page 53 now, and they are locked in a broom closet together because of a possible gun scare in the hospital ward where they're visiting, and they're having a conversation about Star Wars, and I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I could not be enjoying this more. Okay, I am on page 70. It's taking me a little longer to get through this than I thought it would, but I did stop for breakfast and did a little bit of laundry. They're texting each other. It's great. And Henry and June, Alex's sister, apparently had an entire Twitter exchange about how much they love 2005 Pride and Prejudice, which is my favorite movie of all time. So this is great. I feel like you guys have gotten a lot of updates considering I'm only 70 pages in. Look at that. Look how much I have left. Here we go. They are at the Young American Gala at the White House, and Henry is clearly drunk and just kissed Alex. And Alex is such a dummy. Such a dummy. I'm on page 106. So far, the wit and the banter and the development of all of our central characters, Alex and his sister and their whole family, his mom, who is the president, Henry, the glimpses we've been getting of Henry so far, it's all been through Alex's, I think, quite muddled and quite removed lens, but it's all been so good. Casey's writing is great. Making progress. Conveniently, I have the audiobook of this out from the library on Libby, so I could swap to that for a while to get some stuff done, which I might do. I'm not sure I love the narrator though. Page 146. This has such a cutesy little cover. Don't be fooled. If there's any confusion, this is not YA. This is adult. Maybe new adult. Not YA. They are adults. They're adults. Hello again. I am now on page 185, and I love them. I love them. I love, and not just Henry and Alex. I love Pez. I love June. I love Nora. I love Amy. I love Sean. I love them all. The dynamics between all of them, and they feel so real, and they're hilarious. Like, I am constantly laughing out loud. But I will say, I am a nervous wreck. Everything is going really well, and this is definitely the calm before the storm. I don't know when things are gonna go down and we're gonna have to face the music, but I would imagine it's soon, and I don't want it to happen. I want them to just live happily ever after. Is that really too much of an ask? I'll let you know. In the car on the way to my mom's, I'm going to have lunch with her and hang out for a bit. Just wanted to update you because Alex just graduated from college. He's hanging out with the whole group now. His sister, Nora, B, and Henry, they're the new group, and he realized he has friends. But I just know, like, things are so good with him and Henry, and I just know whatever terrible thing is about to happen, and I'm dreading it for him and them and everybody. So I'm just gonna keep you updated. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook on my way to my mom's, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, I made it to my mom's. So I listened to 30 minutes, I think, of the audiobook, but on 1.5 time. And Alex's mom knows. Luna, the congressman, has betrayed them, which I knew it. I could feel it coming. And then Alex had to tell his mom because Zara found out that Halsey killed me. Henry literally stumbled half naked out of Alex's closet. Hilarious. And unfortunately that meant that Zara found out, and Zara made Alex tell his mother, and his mother kicked him off of the campaign, and she's really pissing me off, to be honest with you. We're talking the talk, but not so much walking the walk is what this feels like, which I get that it's complicated because of Henry and who he is, but still, I don't love it. So that's my current update, but I'm assuming things are gonna get worse before they get better, and they're clearly so madly in love with each other, and I really want them to say that. I don't know. I'll let you know when things happen. Okay, so I am back at home. I spent a couple of hours at my mom's, and I was able to listen to a good bit of the book on my way there and on my way back. I am now on page, I found my spot in the actual book. I'm on page 281. Let me catch you up on what's happened. Alex and Henry are obviously madly in love. Alex invited Henry to his dad's lake house during the summer for a barbecue. It was precious, and of course Alex's dad was amazing about everything. And then Alex realizes, duh, he's in love with Henry, and goes to tell Henry that, and Henry freaks out and leaves. So then he basically ghosts Alex for several days, and Alex decides to fly on a whim to England to confront Henry, storms the castle. Hilarious. He could have gotten himself arrested. Henry basically says, like, can never work, and of course I'm in love with you, you idiot. But what in the world does that matter? Alex tells him he's dumb, because he is. They both say they love each other. The next morning, Henry basically announces, I realize my older brother has done everything he's supposed to do, and he's not unhappy, but his life is just fine, and I don't want my life to be just fine. He is going to try and be with Alex, and he wants to commit to them being together. Alex is receiving all these texts and missed calls from Zara and from his mother, so I think something bad is happening. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about my babies. I am 140 pages from the end, so I'm gonna knock that out. Look how close. Look how close.
That's good.
I think it's just happened. The security footage of the bar at the hotel just got leaked to the press of Henry and Alex leaving the bar together and getting in the elevator to go upstairs with their arms around each other's waists. It's happened. Oh, I'm dreading it. I'm on page 306. To subvert attention, they've basically leaked evidence to the press that Henry is actually dating June, and now Alex is going to go out with Nora. This is miserable. They know. Everybody knows. The emails were leaked. They've been photographed kissing in the back of a car. Everybody knows. And his mother, the president of the US, just asked, are you serious about this? Is this forever? And he said yes. And so she's just rolling with it, and he's tearing up, and we haven't heard from Henry yet, or how Henry feels. Oh my God. I'm on page 328. So I have like 80 or 90 pages left. I knew it. I knew Zara was with Sean. I knew it. I could tell. I could feel it. And I never verbalized it, so I have no proof that I knew it. But I'm very excited about it. I'm dying. I am absolutely dying. Okay, listen. Up close, it's beautiful. 2 stories tall. He can't imagine how somebody was able to put together something like this so fast. It's a mural of himself and Henry facing each other, haloed by a bright yellow sun, depicted as Han and Leia. Henry in all white, starlight in his hair. Alex dressed as a scruffy smuggler, a blaster at his hip. A royal and a rebel, arms around each other. He snaps a photo on his phone and finger shaking types out a tweet. Never tell me the odds. All right, folks, I finished it. I loved it. 5 stars. I'm so glad I did this. I don't know why it took as long as I did, but I'm glad I read it now. It hit me right in the feels. I definitely cried. Their letters back and forth to each other, the letters from historically gay couples, oh my god. It was a fairy tale. It was a fairy tale. And I thought we treated the climax, the sort of the release of the emails and everything, I thought it was perfect. Like the exact right amount of tension and believability, so that it was a fairy tale, but there were real stakes. I just loved them as a couple so much, and their banter and all the side characters. Every character was so real and so believable and so well done. 5 stars. Easy 5 stars. So that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out with me today for this vlog. It took me all day long to finish it, but I loved it and I'm glad I did it, and I hope you had a good time watching me freak out. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. My links to Goodreads and to Twitter, of course, as always, are down below. Let me know what you thought of this book. I'd love to hear your thoughts and have a conversation about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.